now my pleasure to introduce Glenn Cobb, Deputy Director of the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. Deputy Director Cobb has over 25 years of natural resource management experience, and we are grateful that he could be here with us today. I also am thankful for the rain that we have, but also the wisdom of the folks that brought the tents along as well. It's my distinct pleasure to be a part of this. Deputy Director of ODNR. ODNR is a proud partner in the acquisition but also here to speak on ODNR's role property and how it was acquired is James Zehringer, the Director of the Department of Natural Resources.
Thank you very much, Glenn, and it truly is an honor to be here today, and I really appreciate the rain. I'm from Mercer County, which is as far west as you can go in the state of Ohio. We border Indiana, and we really need the rain there. And looking at the crops around here, the beans over here look pretty decent. The corn's not too bad, but I'm sure we are all suffering the same drought issues all over the state. But we always welcome these rains. I want to thank you for joining us today, and it's good to see Guy Denny out there that has been a very, very important part of our nature preserves, and he's done so much work, so we appreciate all the work Guy has done. Let's give Guy a nice round of applause. Back there. Jim and I served together in Ohio. I want to thank you for joining us today, and I'm pleased to help dedicate ODNR's newest, and like Bill Fisher mentioned, it's our 135th State Nature Preserve, and this is all for the enjoyment and the education of all Ohioans. The prairie ecosystem were very common in this area, and now they have become the rarest of the ecosystems in the Midwest. The Daughmer Borough Prairie Savannah is one of the largest and best remnants of the Sandusky Plains, and this is a very special Ohio. We're grateful to protect this piece of untouched history. And I was thinking about coming down here this morning. One of my favorite books, The Frontiersman by Ellen Eckert, and being in the western part of the state, Colonel Crawford and all the things that happened in Wyandotte County and Crawford County. This might have been a vital part of that, and it's still untouched, and it's great to have areas like that as part of our history. The Daughmer property has been on the wish list for preservation for many, many years, and fortunately the Daughmers were very interested in preserving their property for generations, and past management practices have helped maintain this property as a prairie ecosystem that harbors rare plants and endangered species. ODNR purchased the Prairie Savannah portion of the land using the Division of Natural Area and Preserves donated by the income tax checkoff dollars. This money is used for natural areas we continue to purchase, manage, and maintain with those dollars. And since 1983, the tax checkoff program has provided some $16 million for purchases of properties just like this Daughmer Prairie Savannah. The Nature Preserves tax checkoff gives every Ohioan a chance to make a personal contribution to help protect rare and special landscapes in their own communities and all the way across the state. And without these monies, it wouldn't be possible to do it, to be standing here today, because it takes a lot of money, and a lot of funds just aren't available for that. So we really appreciate that tax checkoff program. This special and unique habitat will be preserved and managed for the scientific research, education, and also a place for natural interest and beauty. This area will be available for public for passive recreational use like birding, wildlife, wildflower photography, and hiking and trails, and possibly boardwalks. The Crawford Park District has been a partner with ODNR over the past decade by managing the nearby Sears Woods State Nature Preserve. and they have done an excellent job of improving, maintaining trails through some of the best preserved woods in Ohio. Bill Fisher, who spoke just a little bit ago, the director of the Crawford Park District, was very pivotal in the negotiations and purchase and the most valuable portion of this Daughmer Prairie. And we are thankful for the Crawford Park District, and we're thankful they're going to be our partner in this and managing and protecting what remains of the Sandusky Plains. We are really honored to be a part of this, and I'm proud to be the director of DNR and be here when this happens, and we're really looking forward to this great partnership, and welcome and thank you for all coming today. Thank you.
Who has scientifically studied Daughmer Prairie Savannah since the 1990s and published a definitive resource on her plant communities in 2002? Who has labored in identifying Daughmer species located in transect plots and plans to document the changes that have occurred since then? Who has analyzed soil core samples of Daughmer and tested the germination rates of her seed bank? Who has monitored water levels in Daughmer's prairie potholes through a long-term study which includes periods of drought and heavy rain? He is so connected to this unique ecosystem that he finds the time, separate from his duties as Chief of Natural Resources of the Cleveland Metro Parks, to be at one with nature here in this Crawford County Prairie remnant. I'm introducing to you John Mack. Thank you for the kind introduction. It's really been